Welcome back to our channel, everyone. This is Drawing Buns. Specifically, this is Blue Buns. And today, I'm going to be starting a scrapbooking journal. So welcome to Drawing Buns. This is my first time ever using a journal scrapbook like this. I have been watching a lot of YouTube channels of artists who just spend time journaling and scrapbooking, so this is my go at it. I acquired a whole lot of items over the course of the month of January, so this video is a little bit behind, but it took me a little while to figure out my method. I, for Christmas, got a Polaroid camera and I took a bunch of little photos. Some of them are going to go into this little blue photo album that I got. Some of them are going to go into my bullet journal, and some of them are going to go into my scrapbooking. Over the course of January, I got a lot of cards, get well cards, as I was in a car accident in the beginning of January, and a lot of my friends and family sent over cards. And I don't know, you guys can tell me in the description box if you keep cards like that. I always feel like I should be keeping them, but if I keep every card I ever got, I might end up with this very large stack of hoarded cards, and I am very afraid of becoming a hoarder, as it runs in my family. So I keep them for a while and then I throw them away. But I thought maybe if I kept pieces of them, the parts that I really was attached to and loved, that it would make a difference and I wouldn't feel bad about throwing them out, and I would have a nice place for them. So I gathered all my cards, and I also ripped out pieces of magazine to kind of go along with the themes. So this is me kind of organizing my items, clipping pieces that I know I want. I took a lot of these florals out of a home and garden catalog, and I'm going to use them throughout this section. Since this is my first dive into scrapbooking, I don't have all the supplies that maybe some scrapbookers have, and I'm just kind of using what I have around the house. So I've been using cards, magazines, I have paper I'll show you later in the video that's just origami paper. So I'm keeping all of my little pieces organized so I don't have to use them all this time around, but I have them all in an envelope. So at this point, I actually got a bunch of items from Mitsuwa at the beginning of January. It was my anniversary, so my husband and I went out and I got a pack of Mulan stickers and pencils and things, and I couldn't part with all these cute little pieces from the packaging, so I kept them for this. This is going to be my first page. I don't end up filming all of it. I'm sorry to say my video camera cut out and I lost a bit of footage, so it's going to jump to this, from this to later on, a few pages later. So see, this is me doing the front page. Lost a little footage, but this card I got from a friend. I thought it was so beautiful. It says "You are magic," and it fits me really well. And I thought this would be a good cover page. So this is my favorite pen of all time. Pretty much everybody uses this white gel pen. It's a Uniball white gel pen, and it works super well. Here I'm going to go into cutting apart my cards and organizing things that I want to keep from them. Little messages that I found really inspiring and I loved. Trying to figure out how to put everything on each page that I want took me a long time. I kind of thought about it, rearranged, figured out what I had. This is from a magazine. I have an extensive collection of washi tapes, so I just started pulling them out and figuring out what would go. Here I'm looking through mini origami paper. I have a huge collection of origami paper. I love to collect origami paper because I think the patterns are so pretty. I can make lots of origami. Do I with these pieces? Probably not. I probably have more paper than I ever have actually used. I actually teach origami. In the past, I taught it in my crafts class, so I can actually make a crane one-handed with my eyes closed because I taught it to so many people. So I guess after a while I said, maybe I'm just going to take a break from origami. So now I just have a very large collection of origami paper. Do you do that? I don't know. I feel like that's weird, but also common. If you like doing origami, you just have a lot of paper. Enjoy some real time of me drawing these little flowers with a Prismacolor color pencil. I, again, am just trying to figure things out. I think in the end, I like how this came out. I don't know if I would do all the scribbles that I had done with the Tombow pink marker again. I kind of like the effect, but also it's a little messy for me. But, you know, I'm experimenting and learning as I go. I promise you that this video is not completely filmed on this weird angle, but most of it is. I didn't realize the camera was filming at this angle until a long time after I had gotten into this filming, and I hope that you don't mind. It's so wonky this time around. I promise I'm gonna get better. This is my first time really trying to figure out filming my in-person process and not filming, you know, just like a screen record or something on my iPad or my desktop. So I promise it'll be better. This is me writing a little note about my accident, what happened. I ended up just doing the basics. I wrote about I hit a patch of ice, then I hit a guardrail, and then I flipped my car over into a ravine. And this is more get well cards. This one is from one of my favorite students of all time. Throughout this whole process, I realized how lucky I was to have so many people send me so many nice things throughout the month. I am overwhelmed with everybody's generosity and love, and so thankful for everything that everybody sent me. So again, this is me just cutting out some of the messages from the cards. I hope you can't hear my cat in the background. He's crying because he's starving, like he's never eaten food in his entire life. So in a minute, you're going to see I am using my daughter's artwork and a card she sent me. It's Totoro. Tell me that doesn't look like Totoro. My daughter is 9 years old, and she is autistic, and she has really low fine motor skills. So when she came home with this drawing for me from school, and I could tell right away what it was, I was so happy. I think I cried. She did such a good job. It's Totoro and Totoro's little friend, and I'm so happy I got to save this forever. And I thought of this idea that I'm gonna just keep some of the really important pieces of artwork from my children over the course of each month and put them into my journal. So this page is dedicated to my daughter. This next page is going to be dedicated to my artwork from my son this month. He is 5 years old, and he is in kindergarten this year, and he drew me a forest campground. And I didn't want to keep the whole picture, but I thought these little trees were really, really adorable, so I kept them. Throughout January, every piece of artwork that I got from him had these trees. So I have about 50 pages of trees that he's drawn me. I decided to keep these ones. These ones are plain. They didn't have a star on top, but a lot of them he did put a star on top. This is my cat. He is my guardian, watching over me and making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And here's our final results. I think that I will get better at this as I go. I've been bullet journaling for years now, and this seems like a nice freeing step to keep things not in my bullet journal, but just kind of as a little memento as I go. And that's the month of January. I'm going to be having a new one of these coming up in February. I hope you like it. If you liked it and you want more, come back and watch the next one. Thanks for watching.
Hi everybody! Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends on social media. We're most active on Twitter. And if you have an idea for a particular art and illustration topic you would like us to discuss in the future, or just want to leave a fun and friendly comment, you can do so down below. And don't forget to click the little bell. Have a nice day and we'll see you real soon, okay?